Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name's Adam.
I'm Oliver.
And this one's going to be a really quick episode. We're just going to talk about a couple of news tidbits. First thing, Deadpool 3.
Right.
Yes.
We got photos.
We got footage. Wolverine, yellow suit, Astonishing X-Men. Fuck yeah.
I'm just waiting for the arm rip. That's all I'm waiting for.
I think it's going to be claws. And like,
oh, just Hulk it out.
Either that or Deadpool does it. You know what would make
Deadpool,
this costume
that'd be kind
better?
of funny. Yeah, I just rip it off. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, you're all covered up. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're not my Wolverine. So it could be that. And then we also saw the 20th Century Fox logo in the background, which is fucking amazing. So we know for a fact it's
Deadpool fucking around.
Yeah, he's going to kill the whole Fox Marvel universe.
Right.
So you add up all these like little things. It kind of makes sense with the whole plot leak of Scarlet Witch being the whole villain behind it, because you have Chris Evans coming back, which probably confirms that maybe John Krasinski's Fantastic or Mr. Fantastic was the Reed Richards of that universe of 838. And Chris Evans just happened to be in both that one and the other one. Yeah. So this could be like them killing their version of the Fox universe.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, these are the Fox characters and the same actors, but not necessarily any of the movies. So it's a respect to those movies, because Kevin Feige was a producer on the first X-Men. So he was around during that time. So he's worked with a lot of these people before. And I don't know, I just feel like that's more respectful to be like, hey, we don't want to shit on everything that you guys did love if you did love it, because I think I like, half of the X-Men movies? At least half of them are good. First Class was good, 1 and 2 were good.
That's kind of it.
Days of Futures Past was good.
I didn't like that one.
I didn't like Apocalypse more.
Apocalypse I did not like at all.
I didn't even watch Dark Phoenix.
Origins?
No. So this is just a way to be like, hey, there are some people that do like them. Let's just be respectful for that. And then we have Elektra getting confirmed to come back. Jennifer Gardner.
Who's gonna die?
Probably gonna die as well.
Ben Affleck.
Gonna die.
Dead.
Yeah. So like, I wonder how that is on set for them. I know they're good in real life. Like, no, I know they're good in real life, like Jennifer Gardner and Ben Affleck, but like ex-husband and wife, and met on the set of Daredevil. How you got married to begin with. Like, to come back to those characters is kind of full circle, but
I'm sure they talked about it beforehand. There's no way, because they have to act together. They have to work together.
Yeah.
There's not going to be... I mean, they're professionals, so hopefully they do it as adults, not fucking children, and just someone bails, or they have to film separate days or something, you know.
And then we saw that there was... they're in some kind of forest with Deadpool's new vibrant red suit, which probably makes more sense now that we see the yellow suit. I think it's just contrast. Like, more of like what it looks like on film. It
pops on screen, yeah.
So, and then also we saw in Deadpool's costume, he has like these brass not knuckles, but like brass buckles and stuff everywhere. So it's kind of like definitely an upgrade from what he had. So whether that's from the TVA or whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. And we also have that he's in a forest. So probably an alternate version of the Logan movie, which would make sense if this is the 838 Logan movie.
Right.
So if everything is 838, it makes a lot more sense for the House
just killing
of
off
M
everything Fox.
Things, yeah. But in their own way. Their own version of Fox.
You think we'll get an appearance of the Punisher?
No.
No, or not the Punisher. I'm sorry, Ghost Rider.
Bro, if Nick Cage cameos in 2 different universes, he will go down as one of my favorite actors of all time just for that respect.
Wait, what's the other universe?
Fucking Superman. DC.
Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome.
So he comes back as Superman and then Ghost Rider.
He comes back as Ghost Rider. Oh my god. By the way, those are terrible movies.
I liked the first one. I didn't like
the second one's a mess. Oh my god.
I like the end of the second one. I like the plot line they were getting to, but they could have done that so much better.
What was it? I can't remember his name.
It was just him getting like the nice side of the spirit of vengeance, so he gets like the blue flames.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Like the heavenly one.
Yeah. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we get into Cage, that'd be dope.
Move that closer, bud. You moved it away from yourself.
This?
Yeah.
Is it too close?
And so yeah, like that. I'm. You've asked me earlier if it comes to like how excited I am between this and when No Way Home came out. It's really neck and neck. It's for different reasons, but at the same time, it's like you're 10 months out. You haven't released a trailer, which is on par with Spider-Man. Remember, Spider-Man took fucking forever to
Right.
release a trailer. So I don't know how long they're going to take with this because there's no other big releases unless they're going to wait. It's one of two things. Either they're going to wait till maybe they wait till the end of Loki or maybe at the beginning of Loki.
Probably the end.
In November?
I would say. Yeah, maybe. That seems like a good spot to release
About
a trailer.
7 months out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in like the next 3 months, we'll probably see a teaser. We'll probably see a teaser before that at the beginning of Loki and then a full trailer by the time Loki ends.
I don't know. That's the thing. With Ryan Reynolds and his marketing, he's always just tidbitting stuff. Yeah. Random stuff.
So, I don't know. He might just... I mean, him and Hugh Jackman randomly pulled that up.
Dude.
Which they put with a caption, Hugh News.
But yeah, he was like, "Hey, Hugh, wanna do Wolverine again?" Sure, Ryan. As he's walking upstairs, and we're just watching TV late at night.
So yeah, it's just I don't know. I think it's gonna be great. And then with the writer's strike, I think that this movie doesn't get affected because you have the ad libs that can go in with Deadpool and his mask if it gets lifted by that time, and even if not, I'm sure they have some kind of backup plan that's already there.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
And I mean, and it's supposed to be rated R. It's still keeping its rated R stuff. So
people are going to get fucked.
Dude, it's going to be... Because think of Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
That was bloody enough.
That was pretty good,
like
actually. I'm kind of surprised.
Black bolts just...
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was graphic.
That was pretty cool.
Super graphic. And then even Reed, like, getting undone as spaghetti and then just his fucking head popped.
But not even the graphic part. So, like, Deadpool has a lot of sexual themes.
Yeah.
So... That's kind of like what I'm surprised that they're sticking with the rated R.
So
thing.
they bring in Scarlet Witch. You think he's going to make some kind of pass at Elizabeth Olsen?
Definitely.
You think so?
I hope he does.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
And then probably get Famke Janssen and James Marsden, which we had like rumors about, which I don't think is too huge of a thing. You know who hasn't been talked about? Rebecca Romijn.
Who's that?
Who played Mystique.
Oh, the original.
Nor
Mystique.
Jennifer Lawrence. Neither one has been talked
That's
about at all.
interesting.
In this.
I know Magneto is supposed to be coming back too,
Yep.
right? The Ian McKellen.
So, and he's supposed to be the father of Scarlet
I don't
Witch,
know if
so
Jennifer Lawrence even liked playing Mystique. I don't know. I don't
think she did. I don't think she liked the makeup.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But I mean, Magneto's supposed to be Scarlet Witch's father anyway in the comic, so we'll see if that ends up becoming a thing.
Oh.
Yeah. She's a mutant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, that's kind of crazy. Who's the mom?
Who's the mom? Someone. I forget.
Huh. Crazy.
But the thing is, it's just like, okay, so you have that, and then they've been talking about mutants a lot in the MCU. Random mutants. You have Namor, you have Miss Marvel. We already saw with Professor X. So, like, we have these mutants, and every time they're mentioned, you hear that X-Men theme song. So, like, they were heading towards this.
Right.
So, this movie is very linked to a lot of things. And I know we talked about a couple episodes, or this last episode about Secret Invasion and how that's going to be linked to things. This is going to be the other one that links everything, I believe, till we get to Secret Wars. Because Secret Invasion, Secret Wars, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of like what's happening in our universe, like in the MCU, which is happening right now with Secret Invasion. It's like, this is what's happening in our universe. And then like the Deadpool linked movies are going to establish the multiverse, and then they're going to collide. So like, we just can't jump straight to all these worlds fighting each other because our MCU still needs to develop into itself. Like, we still need to get certain characters at certain points in their life before they get to Secret Wars. So we'll continue that through. Now it seems like a varying medium, because it used to be like the TV shows were kind of like the only thing going because of COVID. Then started the movies, but before that it was just specifically movies. So now it seems like it's a back and forth thing, because you have like Secret Invasion is going to link to Armor Wars, which is a movie. But also you have Loki, which is a series that's going to link to Deadpool, which is a movie. So it's like we're
just kind of going.
Yeah, which is a good way for Disney to like make money, because like you got to get our subscriptions to understand everything. But at the same time, I kind of enjoy that, because I don't feel like I always have to go watch the latest movie. I can just stay at home and just continue to get this story.
Stay at home for 8 weeks or 10 weeks.
Well, no, there are only 6 episodes.
Not all of them. I thought one of them was this.
WandaVision was 9 or 10, but we were also on lockdown. Where else were you gonna go?
Do something else.
Go from your couch to your bed? You can still have it on.
The bed to the fridge. This guy.
And on that note, here's a word from our sponsor.
Thank you for BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you can just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to a therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional cost. With BetterHelp, you can get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you. Any scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. So get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker. The link is going to be right down below in the description.
And we're back. So, on the other side of news, and by the other side I mean DC, there was some announcements. We have Isabel Merced is coming to these. These are all going to be part of the Superman Legacy movie.
Yeah.
So Isabel Merced is going to come in as Hawkgirl.
Cool.
We have Eddie Gathedy as Mr. Terrific.
Okay.
So he was in the Arrow TV show. They had an actor play Mr. Terrific. He's very smart. He has a lot of tech-based weapons, but super smart, blah, blah, blah. And then Nathan Fillion.
Yeah. Who's he playing?
As Green Lantern.
No way.
Guy Gardner.
That's kind of cool.
So Nathan fucking Fillion. Everyone has been blowing up social media because it's very divided. Because a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, of course Nathan Fillion's gonna be in it because he's like fucking James Gunn's best friend," which is fine. But I don't think anyone realizes this is not. So James Gunn came out and openly said when he announced everything DC said there's going to be a Lanterns TV show that's going to be on HBO Max. It's going to be like True Detective, where it's Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan finding things, and it's whatever they're going on a mystery for, that's supposed to be like the crux of the first chapter of the DCU. Like whatever they're about to uncover with this mystery is the whole storyline.
And this is all going to be on HBO?
No.
I guess? No.
This is just that show.
Okay.
But the animated, the games, the movies, like just like we had Phase 1 of Marvel, Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters.
Gotcha.
The crux of it, just like the Thanos of Phase 1, the Lantern show is what's going to show us what are we fighting against.
Right.
Like, what is this whole reason for Chapter 1 and how are we going to get through it with the rest of these characters? So the Lanterns are going to expose that secret but be a part of that first phase. With Superman Legacy opening this up.
Damn.
Which he's already said Green Lanterns are a very important part to the story, especially of Chapter 1.
I feel like
so
we didn't get enough Green Lantern.
We didn't get enough of it at all. And even in the Arrow show with John Diggle, at the end of Arrow, he's like driving after like spoilers for everyone that hasn't watched Arrow.
Wait,
for you.
Diggs?
Yeah.
That guy? He plays Green Lantern?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm sorry.
So spoilers, at the end of the Arrow show, Oliver Queen dies, and he ends up becoming the Spectre, which is a very multiversal being that can create full multiverses. So the multiverse that we see in the movies with the DCEU and what we're seeing with the DCU technically was made by Oliver Queen. Reason being is because all of the multiverse collapses and like destroys, and with Oliver Queen's dying breath, because he dies, becomes Spectre, and then has to sacrifice himself one last time, and doesn't tell anyone, doesn't tell the Flash or anything, because they all think like, oh, the multiverse is dead, like we're all done, and he's like, no, I'm gonna save you guys, and he sends them all to Earth Prime for the CW, and they think like, oh, we're the only Earth left. No, what he did was he created a whole bunch of multiverses. So Oliver ended up creating what was destroyed. So he made like the Doom Patrol world, the Swamp Thing world, and whatever this DCEU is or was, and now this new DCU. So like he created everything essentially.
Okay. And this isn't canon anymore, right?
No, it is. It still is as far as we know.
Okay.
Until confirmed otherwise, it's still canon. Not to our DCU, like that specific universe, because they would never know that. But yes, in the actual canon, like us as a viewer would know that Oliver Queen created that universe.
I have a question.
Yes.
What TV show is it where there's like The Flash and Green Arrow and Superman? What is that? That's it.
That's all of that, yeah.
And then like The Flash and the Green... This is spoilers. They like switch powers or bodies or something?
That was one episode where they,
Okay.
Like yeah.
Wow, they got really deep with all that. Jesus.
Yep. Arrow is probably the one I would suggest watching. Arrow, and I would suggest watching the first... Not you specifically, just in general.
Just people.
Probably the first 4 seasons of The Flash, maybe even the first 3. You don't really have to go too far. 9.
Jesus Christ.
You don't have to go too far. They got really ridiculous by the end.
Oh, yeah, he's coming to Comic-Con.
Yeah, they got really ridiculous. But like the first 3, I think, lines up 3 or 4, wherever it gets to get to Crisis on Infinite Earths. Like, you just need to watch anything of the characters. You don't really need to watch Legends of Tomorrow, and you don't need to watch Batwoman, but you do need to watch, like, Flash and Arrow, because you need to know that character development. And all of Arrow. Arrow was 8 seasons.
Damn, dude.
That's very concrete.
And what's the Superman one? The
Superman and Lois. Well, that was technically a part of it, and then they like shoot it out because it was Supergirl as well from the CBS show.
Right,
was, like,
I remember that.
Back, yeah.
Holy
so like,
crap.
You don't need to watch Supergirl. You don't really need to watch. There's one episode of Supergirl you could watch where like the first time she met the Flash was like because it was on NBC, and that was the only time they allowed 2 different networks to like share a character, and he was able to come over to hers. So like it was really weird. And then after that, they got canceled, and then they got bought out.
Jesus.
So regardless. You have all this stuff. You have all these people. And when it comes to Guy Gardner Green Lantern and the effects of this, at the end of Arrow, you had, after Oliver dies, Diggle like goes on with his own life with his wife Lila and his kid or whatever. And as he's driving, a fucking meteor comes down right by his car. He's like, what's that? Goes over to it. It's a fucking green light. And he grabs this box and opens it up, and it just shines green in his face. And he's like, what the hell? And then we never got anything else after that.
Damn.
After a while, in The Flash, in the Superman show, and in Supergirl, and I think Batwoman, and Legends, like all 5 shows, he like showed up in one episode each as like a 5-episode arc, which was him dealing with the ring.
Okay.
So he never put it on, and it kept talking to him like, you need to do this, because you find out at some point, I think a couple episodes before that his full name was John Stewart Diggle. So he was John Stewart the whole time. So this ring wanted him to have it, and then eventually, like in it, he's like, no, I'm done. And he just throws it, and it just evaporates, goes out of nowhere. Because they were originally going to do that HBO series with him as the title character.
Cool.
And spin it off from there, but then that got canceled.
Then it got canceled.
Yeah, so they just like got rid of that storyline.
Damn, and now it's Nathan Fillion.
Green Lantern. Well, no, because he's not John Stewart.
Oh, that's true.
We still are going to have a John Stewart and a
Green
Hal
Lantern
Jordan.
is Nathan Fillion now.
He is one of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
There's multiple Green Lanterns. You've seen the movie with Ryan
It's just
Reynolds.
like The Flash, yeah.
Well, no.
Hal Jordan,
it's
right?
Not the same as The Flash.
No, I mean, because...
Nope, it's not the same.
Okay.
Like, any universe has multiple Green Lanterns. It's a...
Oh, I see.
It's a corps. It's like cops.
Gotcha.
Like, there's more than one police officer.
Are they cops?
Essentially, they're space cops.
Okay.
But, like, there's more than one police officer. There's more than one Green Lantern.
Gotcha,
like, remember,
gotcha,
yeah. In Green Lantern movie, you had him, Kilowog. He went up there. Sinestro was a Green Lantern.
Yeah,
Sinestro. Then got yellow. So, like, there's a whole bunch of them.
Isn't there, like, a purple one and a blue one and
there's
stuff?
All colors of
Wow,
lanterns.
that's kind of cool.
So, he's one of them. Guy Gardner just ended up going through the weirdest fucking publication history. He has a bowl haircut.
I don't like this.
Like a redhead.
Oh, no.
Bowl haircut. And in the comics, he definitely dealt with like an alcoholic father. He was like a troublemaker, then ends up like turning his life around, and then they rebooted it in the New 52 and made his dad, like his whole family of cops essentially, and he was just a renegade one. And then they retcon that back to the alcoholic father. But him as a character has been through so much, because he's kind of like, he's not an anti-hero, but he's a fucking dick. Dude. Like, he's a good hero, but he's an asshole. Like, legit. And it's funny because at one point he gets like kind of not hypnotized, but like knocked out so hard that he comes back and he's a nice guy. Like, he's respectful to women and stuff like that. Like, it's weird that was him not being the normal guy. But like, he's just, all the trauma he went through has made him such an asshole.
That's crazy.
And it's so weird that they're using him, but he is very powerful, and he never like falters. It's not like he goes evil or anything. He actually ends up fighting Hal Jordan when Hal Jordan ends up getting taken over by Parallax, which is what we saw in the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds, that like big fucking thing. Like
the giant smoke thing.
Yeah, like eventually takes him over, and he has to like fight him, and Guy Gardner has to like hurt him and stuff. But like, dude, it's just so weird that that's the character they're going with, and if he's gonna incorporate into the Green Lantern show, it's just like, why is this one that's gonna interact with Superman? Like, I just want to see why, it might be kind of funny that he will have the bowl haircut.
Ooh, I don't know if I like that.
So
I mean, it's comic book accurate, but
it's comic book accurate, as well as it's probably gonna make us not feel as bad when we hate him, even though he's a good guy. Maybe. Like, there's gonna be no reason for us not to like him. No reason for us not to understand that he's a hero, but there's gonna be every reason not to like him.
Every time I hear like the bowl haircut, I just think of a coconut head from Ned's Declassified.
Yeah. And then just recently, before we started this episode, there was another announcement about superheroes. So they added Anthony Carrigan, who recently played Victor Zsasz in the Gotham series.
Yeah.
He's coming to the DCU as Element Man, a.k.a. Metamorpho. So, to give you a backstory, Element Man, he originated...
He's in Arkham. I think I saw him in Arkham.
Metamorpho. His real name is Rex Mason. He was from 1965, and... he's a founding member of the Outsiders and also joined multiple incarnations of the Justice League. He's moderately popular since his introduction. Originally adventurer Rex Mason, he is converted into a man made of a shifting mass of chemicals after being cursed by an ancient artifact that he has received. So
cool.
I respect James Gunn for pulling out the most random characters.
Right.
And pulling them into a movie. Like, you don't really have to do that,
but people are gonna appreciate it. They're like, oh shit, we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's something different, something new, especially when you're trying to differentiate from everything else. So like,
right.
And he's already been a part of DC, so it's not like he's used to it. So it's kind of cool.
It's pretty neat.
And he played a really good Victor Zsasz. So I don't know. Overall, how excited are you for Deadpool?
Super excited.
Scale of 1 to 10, motherfucker.
7.
7?
I don't want to. I can't hype myself up. I can't do it.
I'm giving it an 8.
Okay. How much time do we have left? I got one thing to say.
You got like 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Okay. So, really quick in Oliver's Gaming Corner. Call of Duty is doing something very interesting. It's very Fortnite to me. And they're bringing in abilities from the boys along with skins that you can play in Warzone. So you're basically in the game, and you can, there's 4 different abilities that they've released so far. One of them being a AoE electric. You can punch in the ground, immediately explode cars. You have heat vision. You have teleportation. And you have the ability to jump until you run out, of course. This is a direction that Call of Duty is taking, just to bring in probably players, because they're struggling. And I just thought it was really funny. But you can be, what's the guy in all black that has that weird episode?
Black Noir?
Yeah, you can be Black Noir as a skin. I don't know. That's the only one that's confirmed. I don't know if you can be Homelander or anything. I
feel like you'd be really obvious to people if you're Homelander. Easily seen.
True, yeah. I mean, they could
Unless
probably...
you could fly.
That'd be really...
That's a little fucked.
That'd be really fucked.
That's a little fucked.
If you could, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring in...
Probably be Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
Soldier Boy, maybe Butcher.
Butcher would be pretty cool. But yeah, those are the 4 abilities that they're introducing to the game. And
I can't deal with this game.
Heat vision is ridiculous.
I gave up on Call of Duty in the first one, basically. But
dude, I looked it up. That is from like 2001, only on PC.
That's ridiculous. All right. Well, other than that, where can they find you, bud?
You can find me at the Sphere 21 on any major social media platform except for TikTok. I am Oliver Khan VA. And you can find me at AMR Photography. You can find the studio at Archangel Studios Official. And you can find this podcast wherever you listen to them at Nerd Locker Podcast. And we will see you guys next time. Bye. No, I'm done. I'm good. Hey, would you fuck a squirrel?